Hi guys, it's Dana. How's everyone doing tonight? Okay, well, it's tonight for me. Not sure when I'm going to upload this. Probably go up in the morning. So I hope y'all are ready to have a great day. So what we're going to do today is work on this journal. I am in project finish mode as much as I can be to the end of the month. Before we get started, I want to show you, I worked on our last video, we stamped images on book pages, and I wanted to show you, I finished up some of my focal points, and I wanted to show you how they turned out. I actually added some more finishing pieces to them. I did color in with some colored pencils some of my images, and I sewed around them with some wonky stitching. And so I just wanted to show you how those turned out. And I'm excited to use them because I think these are really, really cute. Here's butterfly. Here's one of the butterflies. So those are those, and I really loved how they turned out. And then we had our big stamped leaf images, and I actually went ahead and turned those into tags and journaling cards. So there's one. These are our journaling cards. And all I did was grab some of my journaling cards that were in my to-do bin that have been collaged and cut and sewn around, and I used those. So I not only got some finished projects for my now I can put in my finished project bin, but I actually used 5 pieces out of my to-do box. Yay! Okay, so I wanted to show you guys those. So right up here, I have a stack of project bins. This was on the top of it, so looked like this, of journals that are partially in progress. And so what I realized was, oh my gosh, it's almost July, and I'm doing Christmas in July all month. And so was like, well, I want to try and get some of these projects over here finished before I start all of my Christmas in July projects. And so that's what I'm doing. I may even be putting up videos every day if you guys don't mind that. But I really want to kind of bust through some of these projects and get them done because I'm super excited for Christmas in July. So this journal is pretty, I mean, it's in the beginning stages, but it's pretty far along. I have the signature put together, but it's not sewn in, so we need to do that. I'll probably do that first because that's quick. I had worked on this earlier today. I had these strips of fabric that I had, let me see if I have one that's unruffled to show you. I don't know if I do. Nope. So these must be my last ones that I had taken lace or strips of a lace tablecloth that I got at Goodwill. And I cut the lace into small strips. I cut my fabric into small strips and I sewed them together. And I pulled 3 different ones. So I have this one, and this one. So I took them to my sewing machine and I ruffled them today because I wanted to use these on the edges of my pages. So I sat at my sewing machine for maybe 20 minutes and got these 3 long pieces ruffled so that we could put them on the edge of our pages here. So I've got that done. And then I went through all my little bits and pieces here just to see what I had. So I've got some extra, not a lot of extra paper, but just some scraps of wallpaper that was used for a page in here. I've got some napkins, some of the fabric here that I ruffled, just little scraps. I've got all the ephemera cut out. and from the kit, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But I have all of this ephemera here that I cut out, and I guess these are pieces I must have been working on. These were actually in the ephemera kit, so I got those ready. Those are envelopes. But I know we made these in a recent video. These were over the page journaling card pocket things. So I made a couple of those. Those were in here. I had pulled these pockets because I must have made them. I've had this journals project box sitting for quite a while and have been just kind of adding to it. So I had a couple of those that we had made. These are the diagonal pockets with a little journaling spot in them like this. So I have those couple. We stenciled these. This is how long, this was a really long time ago video, several months ago. That's how long this has been sitting. So I have those in there. And then we did a mass make of these when I was working through some scraps, and I had thrown it in here because it looked like it fit. So it's been sitting here for quite a while. So, and then I've got just some, this was in a purple paper pad that I had. It was a Bow Bunny paper pad, I think. And these are just 4x4 journaling cards that I thought matched. I don't know how many we'll use of those, but they matched, so I put them in here. And then this is all of the tags, journaling cards, etc. from the kit. Okay, so that's what's in here. And this is a faith-based kit. So these are all like faith-based words. I keep those separate than my regular words for when I'm working on a faith-based journal. So I've got those pulled and put in here. All right, let's go ahead and sew this signature in. And basically what I'm gonna do is just sit down and just kind of see how far we get on this while we sit here tonight. And I'll just keep working on it till it's done. So I'm just gonna pull out my sewing a signature in stuff. And let's see. Ooh, I've got some purple waxed linen thread. Wow, that'll be perfect. So let's use that. Need my awl. And my book cradle. And my little clips. And you guys have seen me do this plenty of times, but we're just gonna work on it and see how far we get. So let me get these ready to go. So I hope y'all are doing good. I'm super excited about Christmas in July. And I'm just like, I just could not, I mentally thought to myself, I cannot go into next month starting so many new projects and have all of these projects sitting still. Like this one, I mean, it's been months that I've had this one sitting here. I'm just straightening out my pages, making sure they're where I want them before I sew my signature in. Now this paper collection is really pretty, and it is from PorchSwingDesigns. I am not sure what it is called, but I will find it and link it below. So when you see this video and it airs, the name of it will be in the description box below. And I'll kind of show you the pages once we get them sewn in. They're really, really pretty. It's purple and pinks. And it's got really pretty ladies in it. And then I obviously supplemented with some papers I had on hand. Like this was a calendar page. And I got some coffee dyed paper in here and some avocado dyed paper in here. Okay, here's the center. Okay, looks like we're good to go there. And this was napkin over book page cover. We did do this one. So if you could just go to my playlists on my channel, under journal covers, this cover should be on there. Okay. I'm gonna get this lined up kind of inside my stitch lines here. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Really, really pretty. Pretty paper collection here. And purple's my favorite color, so. Let's get this all clipped into place here so it doesn't go anywhere. I'm just going to set this in my book cradle. Oh, I want to make sure I put that in right side up, because that wouldn't be very good. Let me just, I'm peeking at my pages here. Yeah. Okay. Let me just thread my needle here. Going to take 3 lengths of my book, maybe more. I think I'd like to put some charms on this one, so I'm going to take a little bit more. Actually, I might just use this whole thing. And then we'll just cut off what we don't need, because there won't be much of it left. There certainly won't be enough to do another journal. So I'll just use the whole thing. All right, so I'm just going to stand up. So it'll be difficult for me to do this without, especially with my back the way it is. So I'm just going to go about 1 inch from the top. I'm going to kind of go in the middle, just eyeballing it. I love this book cradle. And then 1 inch from the bottom. Really makes doing this so much easier. Easier than it's ever been before. I don't think my top hole got through. There we go. That's better. 1, 2, and 3. My hole's not very big down here. There we go. Just make that a little bit bigger. Okay. So I'm just going to go right in through the middle. You guys have seen me do this lots of times. So I'm excited to get like a project done that has been sitting for a really long time. All right. Take this off. Pull tight. I might put some lace there just to cover my holes because they're looking a little bit sloppy. And then I usually tie mine like 3 times. Oh, and that pretty purple thread. Now I'm just going to cut these off because they're quite long, but like I said, it wouldn't have been enough to do another journal with. All right, so now we are ready to go. Let's just put this stuff away really quick. All right. And we're in. And I want to show you this collection. Now these are 5 by 7. It's a 5 by 7 collection. And I love that for a journal because all of the, oh, let me take a drink. My throat is super dry. I love the 5x7. See, I've got my holes kind of off from the center. Everything's in really nicely and it's super sturdy. So I think I might put some lace here because I'm a little off. So here's the collection. And I love having a 5x7 collection because it makes these beautiful pages here a different size than the rest of the pages. And I love having different sized pages. Here's another. And I inked all of my pages from the collection. There's lined, if you can see that. She's got reverse lined pages. Here's a pink one. It's got scripture at the top, really pretty. So PorchSwingDesigns. Again, I'm not sure of the name of this collection, but I will put it in the description box. I've got this really cute little pink bag. We can put something in there. I've got some pink wallpaper, which is really kind of cool with the back of the wallpaper there. I've got an avocado dyed doily here. A really subtle floral plant that I printed the lined papers on the back. This little lady here, isn't she beautiful in the purple? Isn't that pretty? This was from a calendar that I have, and the purple roses were just beautiful. So there's a calendar page in there, really neat. This is from the collection. This is also from the collection, and it was a full 8.5 by 11. So I use that as the center. Isn't that gorgeous? And then the other side is just more of the same. Let me show you. So that's from the collection. It's a really pale pink. There's like this purpley wood grain. This floral, very subtle. So all of the five, isn't that pretty? All of the 5x7s are from the collection. Really, really pretty. Okay. Let's find some lace for this. That way we can put it aside to dry. Actually, no, let's not do that because I don't want to put it, I want to be able to work in it. I'll do that off camera. Okay, so let's put some ruffles and stuff on our pages. So I've got 3 different ones here, all in purples and pinks. And this one is roses and it's got greens in it too for the leaves. So let's grab my fabric scissors and we'll get these on and they can dry while we look for some ephemera. Okay, so I'm gonna put them on the 8.5 by 11 pages. I don't think I want to put it there, and I'll tell you why, because if I do, this is always going to catch on the edge of this. So I'm going to turn the page, and I think would the back side work? 1, 2. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just skip these first pages here, and I think this coffee dyed page will work. So there. So just need 2 of each. So we'll put that there. Let me just cut them, and then we'll know, and then we'll choose where to put them. One right about there. And now I'll just cut a second length of these. I love ruffles. They're so pretty. And with the lace on the edges, gosh, I love that. And this is enough to do another journal. So that's really cool. I'll put this in my little bin that I keep my ruffles in. So I hope everybody's doing well. You guys have been that you had a good weekend. I didn't do a whole lot this weekend. Again, I've got enough to do another journal with this one. So that's nice. So I'll put that in my little bin. Cut this one right about here. I don't have enough to do full pages of this one, but definitely it'll do most of the page on something. Okay, and I'm gonna do it, I think I'm gonna do this one with the lace side out toward the spine and these with the fabric side out. So this will be in the middle. So we'll do fabric side out, lace side out, fabric side out on these. So let me grab the Fabri-Tac. And while we choose pages and glue these in, we can chat. I was saying I hadn't done a whole lot this weekend because I had a procedure done. Well, it was injections, but it was a pain procedure done on my back last Wednesday. I am in the process of a 5 or 6 week series of injections and pain procedures for my back. My back has been quite debilitating pain-wise for quite some time now. And they didn't want to do any like pain procedures or anything when I had cancer. And now that I'm on the other side of my cancer, just make sure this is where it needs to be. That all squished down here. Now that I'm on the other side of my cancer and that's done with and is finished being dealt with, they can kind of move along and start treating some of my pain. Because what happened was the radiation treatments for my cancer kind of exasperated my psoriatic arthritis and caused my disease to kind of progress. And they warned me that that was probably going to happen with the radiation treatments. And I think we'll put the next one on the music pages because I think wouldn't this look beautiful on the music? I just worry about this getting caught on it. I think if we put it far enough in, it'll be okay. So let's make sure we put that far enough in. So anyway, I got, you know, the radiation just kind of, my disease just progressed through the radiation treatments. And now I'm getting bone spurs. I've got some on my feet, some on my elbows, and my disease has kind of settled into my spine where I hadn't really had issues with that before. And it has been super debilitating for me. My back has just been really bad. And so I am going to go through treatments with my pain doctor to where they're going to, the ending, what they're working up to is they're going to burn the nerves in my spine. And yes, that sounds like radical and stuff, but my sister had this done. She had just debilitating back pain like 10 years ago that went on for a really long time. And it's just disease related. There's nothing wrong with the discs. It's just certain kinds of autoimmune arthritis that settle in the back. And it's terrible. Like, there's no way to fix it, really. I think do I want to put one? I think I do. I'm going to put one right here on I think that would look really pretty. So anyway, I have to go through all these injections prior to that, though. And so the injection I had last week was just the initial one, which was the first thing they have to do is bring down the inflammation in the back. And because it's so inflamed that you just got to take care of that before you can move forward with anything else. And so I had 2 steroid shots put on both sides of my lower back last week. And whoo, boy howdy, let me tell you, that was super painful. I mean, I've had cancer and gone through cancer treatments, and I had a mastectomy, I've had a knee replacement, and that was one of the most painful things that I've been through. It was short, like it was super quick, but it was super painful. And, oh, that's really pretty. Okay, now let's do the other side of the signature. And we'll just go through the same colors again. So this one will go here, and I'll just do it on the opposite pages. Let's go on the calendar on this one. Yeah. So anyway, so I got the steroid shot on both sides of my spine. So 2 steroid shots last Wednesday. Oh man, I was so sore from that. That was just really painful. And then this week I go on Wednesday to have what they're calling a nerve block test. So it's a 2 series. They'll do one side, and then 2 weeks later they'll do the other side of my back. And it's kind of like an epidural, like when you're having a baby, except it's it's not gonna like numb my legs to where I can't walk. It's just more local than that. And it's just basically, they call it a nerve block test because they're testing to see how well my spine will take to having the nerves blocked. And so they'll do that one, and in 2 weeks they'll do the other side of my back for the nerve block test. And then if those are successful and my body and spine react well to that, to having my nerves blocked, then they'll move forward with burning the nerves in my back. My sister had this done like 10 years ago, and it was super successful for her. She 10 years later is just now starting to get a little bit of back pain back. Literally, it helped her for like 10 years to be almost free of pain in her back. And I was telling my doctor about that, and he said, well, that would be considered a home run. Some people have, some people, it helps and it takes away that back pain for years. Some people it's months, some people it's weeks. And he said, some people I never see again. It just depends on your progression of your disease in your back and just how your body is going to deal with that. And so, anyway, we'll see. It's kind of a we'll see type of thing. And let's see, where do we want to put this one? I'm thinking here, and hopefully these smaller pages don't get hung up on that. gonna put them far enough in that I'm hoping that they don't. So I'm in the middle of that. So if you're someone who prays, keep me in your prayers about that, because just things have gotten really debilitating for me. And, you know, I can't even go to the grocery store without pain anymore. I miss church most weeks now because the chairs at my church, it just hurts to sit there unless if it's any chair other than my recliner or my bed. It's very hard for me to sit through an hour and a half, 2 hours of church, obviously. And so if it's successful, it would just be life-changing for me. So that's kind of what I've been dealing with. Okay, let's see how we did here. Oh, that's so pretty. Now you can see the edges of our book and how pretty the edges of our book look. How cute. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside to dry. And while it's doing that, we need to look through. I'm gonna see how many pockets we have. These are just journaling cards. Okay, so we have 1, 2. We've got, let's see if we can find another one of those. I'm gonna grab my finished ephemera bin. Let's see if we can find some stuff that matches. Okay. What if I have any belly bands that match? No. We'll have to build our own belly band. Okay. So we're looking for purple and pinks here. I'm not going to pull a whole lot of tags or anything. I will pull that journaling card though, because that's really pretty. Is this a pocket? No, it's just a journaling card. I'm going to pull that because it's really super pretty and it matches really well. Okay. It's a little notebook. That's cute. These are these little notebooks we did, these pocketed notebooks, but I don't see any purple ones. And unfortunately, I don't have these like separated out as far as pockets and, you know, things like that. Oh, we should make some of these. Oh, okay. I'm totally getting. Okay, that's really pretty and it's pink. So if we don't have, let's see here. I've got these two. I already have one that I'm kind of clipping in. These are a maybe. These are all tags. Oh, I have this. And that's pink, so that can go. So we have those, one on each side. Let's see if I have any. If I've got another one like that, because I'm to those here, those library pockets. If I have like another pink one. Yeah, I do. That one's pretty. Okay. So we need a couple more. I do want to do a belly band and a fabric flip, so we really need one more. That's really pretty. Which one do I want? Never mind. I'm just going to keep what I've got. Okay, looking for more pockets. These are journaling cards. Journaling cards. Those are all journaling cards. Oh, I wonder if, I'm gonna pull this whole section out. I'm having a hard time seeing what I've got here. And I'm kind of like, ooh, what are these? Oh, these are those ones that we did that were like a pocketed belly band. Oh, we've got this really pretty pink one. So there's a pocket here. I think I did a video on these. Okay, so we'll do this instead of a, and then this goes behind the belly band like that. Okay, so we've got a belly band, so we just need a fabric flip. So we've got our belly band, we'll do a fabric flip. So that's those. These are just tags. These are the ones we made when we were finishing out that paper collection. These are pockets, but they don't match. There's a pretty pocket there. It's got like butterflies and stuff. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more for this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need my fabric flip for this side, and I need one more pocket for this side. These are all just tags. Okay, I can put these back. Okay, and I think these are just tags and journaling cards, but let's take a look. Big giant tag. That's a belly band. Oh, these were belly bands back here, some of them. These are things we made to finish up a paper collection. They're just journaling cards. I really need to organize these into types. I should do that sometime soon. Okay, so we needed one more thing for over here, and I think we'll just use one of these. Let's use this one. Okay. All right. So let's put together, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need our belly band. So let's make our belly band. I mean our fabric flip. Let's do that really quick. I'm going to put these things out of my way. Ooh, hopefully we'll get far. Okay. I do have some fabric in here that I'd like to use. It's the same fabric that some of our ruffles are made out of. So let's use this as our base. And then I'll need to get some other fabrics. So let's do, we've got 8.5 inches tall, so let's do like, I need to turn it this way. So let's do like 7.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. So right about here. So we'll rip this right here. And then about 5.5. Our pages are 5.5. So let's do 5. How did I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. Okay, so we need to go like 5 inches wide. It's about right here. Okay. Okay, so that's our base. Let's see what other materials we have that are kind of pink and purpley. themed here. So I want to first pull this out. These are kind of some fabrics that I have that are, oh, this one's pretty. I don't know that I have any purples. A lot of these are blue. And there's really no blue in there. If there was something in here that was kind of like brown. I don't think I have anything that's like brown. A lot of these have blue in them. What about this one? I think that clashes too much. I think it's kind of pretty. Let's see what else we have. I have my fabrics just right over here. See, I kind of have this one. Nope. Oh, I have this. This would be good. Okay, I like that better than this. So maybe, but I liked this size. I liked that width. So let's cut this in this width. And let's maybe use, I like this area right here. Ooh, or this area right here. Okay, so I'm just using that to measure my size. Okay. Oh, I really like that. That's pretty. So we can do that like that. And I think I'll cut it like right about here. So we have this little scrap. Try and get as many strings off as we can. Okay, so we have that. Now we need a little something here. And I really think, even though this has a little bit of teal in it, that it might be really pretty. Just like right here. Like that. It's like right here. I'm happy with that. That's really cute. I think it's pretty. Kind of clashes, but I like that. Okay, so let's put this and this and this back in here. This is where I keep kind of my smaller pieces of fabric. This one is now super small, so it can go in here. And I'll put these back over here. Okay, let's find a lace to kind of go at the top of this. Let's see what we have. Do we want white? I think we do. Let's see here. Just looking to see what I've got. Oh, I've got pink. That might be really pretty. Like that. Oh, I like that. Let's use that. There's not much of that left, so I'm going to put that in my lace snippets. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to take this to my sewing machine. I'm going to attach this really quickly. Just stepping right over here. I'll be right back. I've only got brown thread in here, but I think that'll be okay. And I'm I'm just going to sew a straight stitch right across. Just to get those together. So now that's together and it's ready to put on, and we've got all of our pieces ready. It's really cute. I like it. Now we can kind of start seeing where we want to put some stuff. So this was our fabric flip, and it goes here on that side. All right. Before we start putting pockets in, I need to decide what I want to do here and here. Let me make sure that my glue is not sticking to any of my pages. I was trying to be super careful about it. It doesn't look like it. It looks like we did pretty good. All right. Okay, so what do we want to do here and here? I saw some, let me grab my to-do basket really quick because I did see some like side pockets in here, and I'm wondering if there were any that went like this one. That's kind of pretty. It's got pinks and greens. It doesn't have any purples, but I think it kind of goes. What about this one? They're pretty much kind of both the same color palettes. So I like that one. I wonder if I have like a journaling card in here, because the front back covers and stuff, they're bigger than the pages. So maybe a journaling card that I've got maybe in landscape position might fit right here. So let's just see what we've got real quick and see if we've got a journaling card that's in the now that I'm thinking about it, I have this right here. That's really pretty. And I think there's another one in here too. This one. Okay, let's choose one of those. I feel like this needs a little bit more, maybe some lace, but I like this one better. I think I'd still put lace on the bottom. Okay, let's do it. Let's grab these and put these in. That's a really good idea. I never even thought of that before, is using instead of making a pocket, using a journaling card that you've already done, because these are bigger than your actual pages. So they'd hold a larger journaling card as a pocket. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because this journal has the inside cover is fabric. Okay, I'm going to put it up just a little bit because I think I want to put some lace on it on the bottom. Okay, I'm just going to hold that down for a sec. Let that grab. Boy, it really makes a difference when you have a lot of ready-made ephemera that you can pull from. So when you're going to put a journal together, it goes a lot faster. Since I've been kind of doing a lot of ephemera and kind of filling up my finished ephemera bin, this is the first journal I think I've put together that I've really pulled from there, where I had a lot of stuff, you know. Okay, I think I'm gonna put some clips on here. Let's see. Just so I can work on the other side. Close this. Put this one in. Okay. I'm gonna put this right between the stitching. I won't do any lace or anything on this one. It's already got lace on it. And we'll put some clips on here though. Ah, those aren't gonna reach. Grab some of my bigger clips. To kind of hold that down. Do I have any more bigger ones? I don't know if I do. Oh, you know where I do though? I'll use the ones in here that I use for my sewing in of a signature. Just to kind of hold that down. Okay. Ah! Fumbly. Okay, how's this side doing? Okay, we'll let this sit. All these little clips on it. Okay. And while that's sitting, there are a couple of little things that I wanted to do in here while we're waiting on that. Here's some things to kind of decorate journaling cards and stuff with. I think we might need some of those. But we got these two little envelopes here. They were ephemera pieces, so I put the envelopes together and there were matching journaling cards that went in them. Really cute. And I just wanted to put like something here to kind of keep that closed, even though it is going to go into a pocket, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And this one was the same, it just had a little journaling card in it. All right. Okay, let's... There was... Where did this pen come from? I think it was on that pink lace. Put that where it belongs. Sorry, I'm kind of fumbling around a little bit here. Okay, so we are at almost an hour. So I'm going to let all of that dry, and we've pulled all the ephemera. So off camera, I will go ahead and put all that ephemera in, and tomorrow what we'll do is go through and stuff the pockets, things like that, do the closure, and maybe put a little something on the cover here, and this one will be done and ready to go on my Etsy shop. In fact, I still have my two, what were these? that we did were these were graphic 45 Once Upon a Springtime. Still have those that need to go up in my Etsy shop. So, and just some little finishing touches, you know, maybe some of our little page clips, things like that. So for now, I'll let you go. I think we got a long way on here. I'm really happy with the progress that was made on this that has been sitting for so long. And it looks like we'll probably be able to get it finished tomorrow, and I can move on to the next project that's sitting over there. So thanks for just sitting with me, crafting with me while I try and get some projects finished before Christmas in July. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.